side. There we go.
Maybe.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We need kitty cam.
Now you say something.
Yeah, we're still recovering from COVID. How can you tell?
You
The fact
can tell.
that we're off our game. Pretty hardcore.
Nah.
So, I guess we're on to side quests. Oh lord, all the side quests. I say we try and do something of a roundup with the golds and then finish with the 2 blues.
Something like that.
We've got a quest right over here.
Hold on a moment. Yeah. He's kind of owl-based. Mr. Owl, can you tell me how many side quests it takes to get through a zone?
And in this case, I think it's Mrs. Owl. LU is male, LI is female. Naming wise, I think.
Hold on a moment.
Ooh, dumplings.
Dumpling delivery. Wanu Holly requires a swift pair of legs for an urgent delivery. Well, you're talking to the right chocobo.
Welcome, honored visitor. Thanks to your efforts, the reeds grow robust, and at last I can make reed dumplings again. Oh, they're every bit as delicious as I remember.
Reed dumplings.
Yes, reed dumplings. Although I want nothing more than to eat until my belly bursts, I saved a batch for those who are planning the reconstruction of the Great Stairs. I'm much too full to make such a journey. However, you might deliver them in my stead. Surely my friends would be glad to receive them from the very man and woman who revitalized Okhanu's festive spirit. Thank you. Thank you. They can be found working hard near the flight of wee wingless. Hurry, before the dumplings grow cold. Is this going to be a timed
Wee-wingless.
quest? No, it's not.
No. I think they've largely given up on those.
No, you occasionally get them every now and then. I mean, we had
Yes.
one carrying
Yes,
boxes
we did.
over in the porch. This expansion. Okay, fine. Happy.
Yes. Yes, I am. The carrot chocobo, not so much. He doesn't know how to fly here.
Hello, corn servant. I had the sudden impulse this morning to try and make a crochet pattern for him.
Okay. Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. I mean, it's a round shape, and crocheting is fairly good at those. It's the details. Stretched thin, the corn servant rustles with excitement at the sight of you. Rustle, rustle. My friends, what brings you all this way? Taking in the sights, sounds, and flavors of Tural, I trust? As you might have guessed, there is a Hanu in need of my assistance, and yet, and as I yet lack the strength to make myself seen, I am in need of your assistance. Follow me, and I shall take you to them. Off that way, apparently.
Nunu Hali?
Danger at the dock. As long as it's not waiting at the dragon's den. I don't think the mic is picking that up.
Pity.
Yeah, I know. Winuhali seeks someone with the strength to topple trees, or at the very least, squash pests.
Hello, Doodles. Welcome back.
Hey, Doodles.
Why, those stout legs, that like towering tree, those rippling arms like gnarled branches. Might you lend me your strength for a simple hunt? The storm left more than destruction in its wake. Fearsome beasts now infest the forest, and their culling is an unending task. Reports tell me that a trio of wood-outs have been sighted lurking near the docks to the east. Easy prey for the likes of you. Might you exterminate them so we can once again travel the waters in safety? Well, there's a bank somewhere around here. Not this way.
Around on each side of the building.
Oh, he does look hungry. Corn servant?
Despite her bright and colorful plumage, her stomach has left her with a rather gloomy disposition.
Okay, so we have a her. Ugh, my stomach. I can't stand the rationing any longer. My house was flooded in the recent storm, causing most of my food to spoil or rot. I've taken great pains to make what little I have last, but it was simply not enough.
I see. She requires food with longevity. Then she shall have the driest of corns my cob can muster. And there. This should suffice.
My word, is all that dried corn for me?
One corn servant's worth.
It may be many moons before I can hope to diminish such a beautiful score. Diminish such a beautiful
Bountiful.
store. Oh, okay, bountiful. I swear my glasses are fine. I'm still recovering, okay? It will be many moons before I could hope to diminish such a bountiful store, and the crunch is certain to be sublime. Thank you, kind stranger. There is hope for the future yet. Oh, the children will be thrilled.
Russell. She seemed quite taken with the dried corn. Fat as well. I shudder to think what havoc spoiled foods might play on her stomach and bowels. Hunger might well be the least of her problems. Thanks to your timely assistance, however, she and her family will have all the corn they need to help them weather their hardships. Yet there are other empty bellies that beckon, and so I must away. Take care, friends. I hope to see you again.
And two more trolley corn. There is, but it's kind of a bugger because you have to effectively play UI scaling games.
Which of course enlarges everything.
So you have to enlarge everything and then scale down everything else but the text boxes. It annoying comes to mind. It's actually something a lot of games struggle with.
At least none of them have struggled with it nearly so mightily as Wildstar.
Oh my god, that was horrible. This is like light and day better than...
Everything is. Light blue on very dark blue, thin line weight.
Yeah, 1 point. Oh, and the dark blue background actually had texture to it.
I don't think it had a texture.
Yes, it actually had. It actually had a very thin, slightly lighter blue lines running through it, as if it was a screen scan. It was horrible, and they would throw these huge blocks of text at you that through speech bubbles. While the characters are running, so the speech bubble is moving across the screen, but they are voicing something completely different.
Yeah. It had so many good ideas, and it ended up being special in so many ways.
Mm-hmm.
Mesmerizing moss. Konohanu is fidgeting with nervousness. Oh, where could he be? You there! You look fierce enough to have braved the untamed wilds. Please, I'm in dire need of help. A friend of mine journeyed southwest to Cave Kikitola a while ago and still hasn't returned. I'm beginning to fear the worst has happened. Well, it's likely he's simply lost track of time staring at the rainbow moss. I keep thinking about all the beasts skulking about. Please check up on him for me, if only to set my heart at ease. I'll stay here in case he comes back, but in the meantime, visit the cave and search for him. I wager no other Hanu will be nearby, so he shouldn't be hard to spot. They are, admittedly, a bit big and obvious.
Yeah. Let's see. Sorry. I'm just... We've got one more in the local area, though it's off a slightly different direction, but why don't we go pick it up because it is kind of local.
Yeah. Double checking everything, and all the quests are still level 90.
And they have a sync down.
Still. They are level 90. And I'm not sure all of them have sync downs. Maybe they do.
Hello, Industrious Carpenter.
Dry run. The Industrious Carpenter is in search of an extra pair of claws, but hands will suffice in a pinch. Oh, Kali! Might you have a spare moment to lend a helping hand? With the reeds sprouting more vigorously than ever, the time has come to repair our weathered roofs. However, wet reeds will not do, not at all. They must first be thoroughly dried, or the roofs are likely to collapse at the first drop of rain. I ask that you collect the freshly cut reeds placed near a building to the east and deliver them to Kozanuaki, where the gentle breeze shall dry them. Help us with this task, and I promise you will be satisfied with your reward.
Okay. Okay, it's on the buildings itself. This does go through.
Freshly cut reeds.
And knowing him, we'll come back
Nothing
to him.
personal.
Okay, in an area we can't get to.
The person asking for help.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a ways away. Looks like a fate caught him.
Yep.
Someone help! And someone's fishing.
Yeah.
Someone is fishing and it isn't us.
Just trying to figure out what the best route here is. 'Cause
Fly.
there's a there and there, but we've got. Maybe it's counterclockwise. Well, there's usually a pattern to the quests
Right.
on how you're supposed to kind of do them, and they lead you around pretty successfully. Just trying to figure out what that pattern is
Mm-hmm.
to do an efficient roundup.
After all, we can't be inefficient around here. No, no.
From what I understand, there's some private servers for WildStar up. That seem to be doing okay, and as a whole, the game is good. It fell
Yeah.
down in the fact that, one, they didn't have a roadmap of what they wanted to do after the base game was released.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. They were kind of making it up as they went along, and it didn't work out that well for them. And two... Oh, over here.
Indeed.
I'll finish my thought after this.
Number 13, Cave Kikitoa. This enchanting hollow was carved out by the unrelenting deluge of 3 waterfalls, Zodune, Zouno, and Zopik. In hours of darkness, the profusion of luminous moss within resembles a dazzling night sky. Hence the Hanu Hanu name, meaning overflowing with many stars.
Yeah,
Okay.
and there's one of the waterfalls there. But yeah, they didn't have a clear roadmap. There was a lot of developer attrition.
Yeah.
And as a result, when they finally released, and there was bugs, because there's always bugs at release, they never got fixed because there wasn't anyone around enough to know what the code was.
Yeah, and then they had all the billing issues on top of it.
And the fact that they really banked on a PvP esports scene, which never developed.
Systems-wise, they had some really neat ideas. But, yeah.
And then they got greedy and introduced a couple mechanics that made it effectively pay to win. And people bailed hard.
These waters get more beautiful every time I come. Sensing a distracted prey, creatures move in for the kill. More full of them. Come on.
Yo, Mr.
Oh, it's a-
Distracted.
What was that noise? Can't I gaze at the moss in peace? No,
No.
you can't. Wait, you're You helped us bring Ing back Iehana. You're a friend of Wuklamat, yes? What are you doing in this cave?
Looking for you, actually.
Saving you from glowflies. Fiends? Here? Oh, I didn't even hear them until the commotion was nearly over. I owe you thanks for your courage, and now that my reverie has been broken, I should return to my friend. He must be worried sick. No, but he's getting close.
Oops. Didn't realize this was that deep. My bad.
Yeah.
Blaze was like, nope, we're not doing this.
A hint to the wise, don't do that again.
Yeah, sorry.
You got me wet.
I said I was sorry. Ah, this looks like a good fishing spot. Yeah, it's one of the things I kind of missed by doing all the raiding last expansion, is I didn't nearly get as much fishing in.
No.
Ooh, there's another spot. Oh.
Oh.
There's something I need to add to
Oh.
my bar.
Okay. Also, take a look to the left. That's the right.
Well, yeah, I knew about that.
The vista?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we forgot something in the cave back there that I should have done and didn't because we're out of the habit.
Eh? Oh,
the
check for
Aether
an
Cup.
ether current?
Yeah.
Number 14, Breath Between. Hanu fishermen constructed this landing in the plunge basin of Zuzage, driving the piles deep to stand against the fast-flowing current. The mighty falls bear witness to many a furious battle, the fixed fishing poles bending in place as anglers work the land of their threshing catches. .420 south.
That way in areas we've not discovered.
Yeah, so I don't think there was any back in the cave. Possible, but not the most likely at least.
But something we have to keep in mind.
Yeah, it is.
And I had actually taken it off my bar and replaced it with a copy of Chloe's book.
What was the reference that ends up with you saying, I might have forgotten the book again?
Oh, that was to turn in and open up the Unreal trials. But that was hilarious.
Yes. Well, a number of times they have just hilarious self-references out of nowhere.
Hello, Ganuhali.
So what do you shop for around here? It used to be belts.
That was beautiful. Oh, I recognize you. You travel with Wuklamat, yes? Have you come to see the progress of our great stairs?
Sure.
We've come to deliver you dumplings.
Piping hot reed dumpling. This steaming dumpling looks delicious. Or does it? Reply hazy, check again later.
Dumplings? Oh, how long it has been since I last smelled that heavenly aroma. When the reed sprouts big and tall, we had cause to celebrate often, and it was common scent in Okhanu. To have these delivered by one who helped those days to return is a great honor indeed.
Aww. Yeah, that is all roped off. This project will cause my feathers to fall out one by one, mark my words. Where do we even begin?
How about a
With
dumpling
a piping hot dumpling.
that may or may not smell delicious?
There's no question on the smell, it's whether or not it looks delicious. Lanu Holly made her famous dumplings. These are just what I needed. Such a large undertaking makes one so very hungry. With my energies restored, I've come to a realization. Our reed problem required the perspective of visitors to solve, so perhaps we should consult artisans from other clans for advice on how to repair the great stairs. They certainly have seen better days. Yikes.
Yeah! Yo! Hoo hoo hoo. I do not envy you.
What's that all going up to?
Probably the next area.
Maybe. If you take a look up, you can see a building up there.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you go?
Over here.
I was busy getting perspective.
Hello, Tonohanu.
Oh, Callie. Apologies, but this area is still impassable.
That's okay.
We're just passing along dumplings. You brought Reed the dumplings. Just as I was about to keel over from hunger, a kind soul appears from the wilderness to save me. This passage is of great importance to us, since no small number of merchants use it to reach Okhanu. With delicious dumplings to fuel me, I can now tackle this problem with renewed energy. Hiya.
Good job getting to the top there.
Well, you know, I needed a high place to perch on.
Off to our next quest area.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have a destination.
Yeah. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, there's more. Okay then.
Still not used to the new Dragoon cycle. It's a case of things kind of got moved around.
Any real changes at lower levels? Like, 60?
Maybe, but not significant ones.
Okay. So Ladonia won't notice it too much.
Oh, we have a actual... Oh, look at what I found.
Yeah.
We forgot to check by the Great Staircase.
Aether compass is 406 west.
Which should be that way.
Yeah. So maybe near where Dry Run is taking us.
Possible?
Oh, I guess if that's only like 30-ish yards or yalms, it might be on the other side of the river.
Is possible.
Trade of the Sun. The sun takes it all in stride.
Ba-dum-bumch. Hello, Ginohanu. Hello, effigy of Quetzalcoatl.
Okay, the fact that you were getting the lighting from the two lanterns is nice.
Yes. The fact that they now... Hello! Have multiple light sources.
I know, it's so nice. Number 15. Kozan Nuaki. A reed-woven statue of the Hanu deity Kisalia is ensconced here in this place of worship. The shrine is believed to stand on sacred ground, a holy dry land, blessed by the sun's rays and an otherwise swampy terrain. Yeah, I suppose if everything around you is a swamp, then dry land becomes holy.
Welcome, welcome. Any friend of Wuklabot is a friend of ours.
Right.
Deliveries. Southwest, so that way.
Well, that would make some sense. How far?
225 yalms.
Okay.
Can you actually use the Aether Compass, or do you have
Not
to
while I'm writing.
Boo.
Yeah. Probably check again at the pin for Straight of the Sun. Should be further west than that, but...
Okay, northwest.
Ooh. Either out on the riverbank or on the other side of the river.
Nope, there it is.
Oh. Wow, not as far away as I thought. Well, it's a good thing we checked. I don't think we would have found this one natively. Unless one of the blues led us to it. That said...
790 yalms north southwest.
Okay. Looks like the usual 5 and 10, and we don't have any of the quest-given ones, though the 2 blues are probably the first 2 of those. And we have 4 out of the 10 findables.
And not all the findables will be able to get this round.
Nope. Yeah, we're probably doing pretty good here. Considering that I don't know how they did it. Meow.
I don't know how they did it either. Well, we have a fate we can take a part in.
Sure. Let's see, do I need to level sync? Watch yourself there. Speak for myself. Here we go. Oh, there's no need by color gemstones.
And we need 10 of those anyway, so... Still getting out of combat? Ah, there you go.
Yeah. It was stubborn. Reading the room. Ow. Gunahanu needs someone to get their feet wet.
They love their
So
puns.
you're talking to the wrong person. Hello, have you taken in all that our humble village has to offer? If you happen to be on your way to the Breath Between, there's a task I would like your help with. You're as kind as they say. I've been asked to deliver freshly spreaded reed leaves to use as bait, but my work here has kept me so busy I've had little time to fill the order. The fields nearby have the choicest reeds, and I would be in your debt if you could gather some leaves and take them to Munahano. You can keep this payment for your troubles. Or keep his payment. I'm not sure they can pay me enough for this.
Just stay on the levees until you need to step off.
It's the needing to step off part.
Not on this one.
Apparently not. It says I can't go in there. I haven't reread the Pacific Theater rules recently. And yes, Race Patty is a terrain type.
For the Pacific Theater, it should be. If it isn't, something's wrong.
Generally done through fairly extensive overlays, though there might be a couple of boards that have them.
Hey, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Ow. Still just as wet.
And just out of curiosity, I'm going to go ahead and get that one quest that's slightly north of us.
Yeah. It's about as close to it as we've gotten.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, coming through. Hello, Radolja.
Secrets of the Wind. Red Old Jaw seeks someone well liked by the locals. You travel with a third promise, don't you? I've heard stories, but it's an honor to meet you in the flesh. I know you're busy adventurers, but might I have a moment of your time? I serve the Dawn Servant, and I am come here in an effort to catalog the traditional magics of our continent. In particular, I'm interested in how the Hanu Hanu weave the energies of wind. Competing to see who can float a feather the furthest seems to be a favored pastime of the Hanu, which demonstrates their mastery over wind. Yet I have no notion as to how they achieve this mastery. My best theory is that they undergo intensive training from a young age, but as a recent arrival here, prying into such matters may come off as presumptuous. But you have their trust. Might you ask in my stead?
They probably see it as a game.
Yes.
Okay, back south we go.
How far?
768.
On the other side of the village.
Yeah.
I'd worry about it once we go off to House of Winds High.
Ignoring you.
Fair is fair. He's ignoring us.
Oh, looks like there's a fate right over here.
Probably a collection fate. Maybe a killing fate. Certainly when you have to set off. A traveler, yes? Well, traveler, you're currently speaking to a rather accomplished angler. If you're willing to watch, I'll soon prove my skills. Keep an eye on the Hanu Hanu angler. There's always a bigger beast. The Hanu Hanu angler is lured rather large, albeit landbound, to the river's edge. Ah, that's no fish! Run for your life! It's mistaken us for bait! Dispatch the mighty mite before he can fill his belly with feathered flesh. Someone else, 2 other people have joined them. Whoop! Where are the tail?
I'm kind of tanking this bad boy. Oh, someone's done
me.
it. Nice.
Yeah, a whole bunch of people have suddenly left him. And more are coming.
And we have somewhere around here a maiden. she's down.
Never even saw it.
Ditto. I saw her just as she was dying.
More than me.
But we got credit for it, so...
And 28 gemstones. Why, what a surprise. I didn't expect to see one of our visitors here, of all places. Have you come here to fish? No.
We've come to give lush reeds.
Lush reed leaves. These leaves are favored bait among the fishers. Ah, these are the leaves I asked Ganahanu to deliver. You say you picked them yourself? You have quite the eye. These will do well. We can't grow to such prodigious sizes on reeds alone, you know. The fish from these waters are a staple in many a Hanu dish. We found that they like reeds almost as much as we do. And since we mostly eat the stems, we can also use the fresh leaves of unharvested reeds as bait. Everyone feasts. Perhaps you too can feast with this bit of coin. You've earned it. I'm not too worried about the guild. Give me the XP!
Okay. Do we want to go straight to the village, or do we want to circle around to that spare bank?
Let's tackle the village.
Okay.
For one thing, there might be sequels.
This is very true.
There might also
561
be
to the south.
angry Tuca Libris.
I've got a feeling that 561 is to the up the stairs, which are still broken.
Possible. I'm heartened you would show such interest in our ways. Many know that the Hanu Hanu have a deep connection to the wind, but few care to ask how that connection is made. That being said, is a question without a single answer. However, I would say that our feathers are the most important tool we have for comprehending the wind's movements. They're more than just for show. They allow us to sense even the smallest shift in the wind's temperament, and that awareness allows us to direct it as we see fit.
Very good answer.
And 2 more answers to go. Holly? If I can. There.
I never considered why we are so attuned to the wind, but now that you ask, it must be thanks to our daily meditations and rigorous training. By listening carefully to the wind's whispers, one can discern the path of its flow, and in so doing, achieve total harmony with one's surroundings. This understanding allows us to summon gales mighty enough to chase clouds from the sky.
But can you clear the sky? Clear the skies in 10 seconds flat.
The question is do you want to clear the skies in 10 seconds flat?
Well, certainly whenever you're showing off. returned, he looked slightly unsettled, but none the worse for wear otherwise.
Glad we could find your friend.
Yes. That cave is where we gather the rainbow moss used in our medicines. It has long been held sacred as a healing spot due to its tranquil scenery. I haven't been since the Great Storm and was worried that perhaps it had suffered damage in the floods. I am glad to hear that nothing has changed. But more than anything, I am glad my friend returned safely. Had you not come along, the day might have been much darker.
Glad to help.
Maybe we got credit for the, lady. Because note your buffs.
Yes, I think we did.
Okay then. Well, we'll have to try and make sure to do another feat tonight.
Ah, the mighty hunter returns. Have the outs been reduced to shredded vines? I knew you'd be equal to the task. I will spread word at the docks that are open for safe passage. The great storm affected all life in the forest, washing away what was and leaving behind only uncertainty. There are many seldom traveled roads where desperate fiends still lurk. Desperate fiends still lurk.
There you go.
I keep biting my tongue with my beak. Give me a break. While the collapse of the Great Stairs, we've taken to using the waterways and other uncommon routes to get from place to place until the repairs are complete. That day cannot come too soon. Until then, however, we must make do. Thank you for your bravery.
They definitely like their fishing around here.
Considering it's probably their main source of protein, I don't blame them.
Yep. Have you finished? Yes? Thank you. Our homes will be all the safer for your efforts. I suppose you're wondering why I had you carry the reeds all the way across the forest. Well, Kuzanuaki means land of the arid shrine in our tongues. Legends say that so soothing is the breeze near the shrine that Kiatie once rested its tired wings nearby. Once the reeds are dried and our roofs patched, our homes will be better fortified against the elements. And for that peace of mind, any price is worth paying. So here's your just reward.
Thank you, thank you.
Excuse me.
Why does the wind heat us? Why, because we consume the blessings of the reeds bestowed upon us by Kazuma Uka. The energy suffused in the earth flows into the reeds, and the reeds flow into our bellies. By that cycle, we are gifted with the land's strength. In other words, the reeds are far more than mere substance. They are the very wellspring of our power.
Okay then.
Yes, and full of fiber too. You're correct, Doodles. Thank you for delivering the dumplings. I hope they give my friends the energy to complete the daunting task ahead of them. Reed dumplings are considered a delicacy amongst the Hanu Hanu, and for good reason. I would like nothing more than to make a batch for our other wingless brethren who aid in the rebuilding, but I realize that not all peoples love their flavors as much as we do.
Yeah, reeds might be a bit much, at least for eating.
But that doesn't mean I can't send a different gift to show my appreciation. I intend to send a nice haul of fish their way. You don't seem the type to much enjoy the reeds either, so I've prepared you something else for your reward. Cold, hard coin. Your favorite.
No. That's fine. I'll take the fish, please.
Nope, coin.
No fish.
No fish.
No fishy.
No fishy!
First I have to get all wet, and now no fishy. This place is cruel.
But you can use coin to buy fishy.
But I don't have fishy now. Sorry. Now.
Yeah.
What's a mata with him?
Rodol?
You're returned. Were the Hanu forthcoming with their knowledge? Yes, reasonably so. I see. So there isn't one key to their expertise, but many. Each one forged by their singular bodies, culture, and environment. I believe you've given me a starting point from which I can launch a more thorough investigation. Thank you.
You are welcome. Ooh, a necklace. Hold on. We went to switch to this.
Are you still feeling under-accessorized?
Yes.
Is it not real leather?
Do I dare?
I don't know. Do you?
Interesting. Fine. Nope. I had to move those to a different tab.
Oh no!
Okay.
All settled.
Just have the one spare one way off in La La Land and the two blues.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised we have not seen sequels. The blues might have sequels.
The blues will probably have sequels, which is why we tend to do the blues one at a time. $703 to the west.
Okay.
Yeah, the fact that we've got this one and a couple strays that were just off in La La Land, I probably didn't quite set up correctly in my
Well,
pathing.
the outliers are real outliers. Not much to be done unless the blues would have taken you to them. And
That
that's
is
impossible
possible.
to know.
$277 yalms to the west.
Okay, getting close then.
Ah, we have another spiral tree.
Uh-huh. Must be a deposit down there.
Hello, Tunuhali.
A leap into the unknown. Tunuhali has prepared a thrilling experience for curious visitors.
Uncle Kali. With so many new faces in our village, we have an uncommon opportunity to share our culture with others. In fact, I've prepared a unique experience for new visitors and would be honored if you took part. You have no idea how happy this makes me now. Now, I shall teach you to train as we do, and in so doing, grant you a small taste of our mastery over the wind.
Interesting that a couple of our outlying ones were kind of on the same subject.
We Hanu spend long periods in meditation during which we deepen our bonds to the energy flowing through the land. Of course, we know your time is limited here, so you shall experience an abridged version of this practice.
Thank you.
Gunu Hanu waits you atop the stairs. Speak with him to begin your training.
How did I know we'd end up going up the stairs?
It was only a matter of time. We'll take the cheap way
And
up.
questing. Yes. The semi-cheap way. The real cheap way is... Aha! The Aether Current is right below us. It's below the stairs.
Yes, it is. Sneaky, sneaky. I kind of heard it, but thought it was going to be above, not below.
I was figuring we'd find it once we got up there too, but I happened to be looking down. There it was. Definitely keep an eye out for vistas up there.
622 to the south.
Probably on the other side of the stairs.
Or in the cave and we missed it.
Maybe.
My guess is on the other side of the stairs as well.
And there's our vista. Nice and obvious at least. Too far from the vista. Oh. Right, I'm trying to do previous command and I actually said something. Number 12, House of Winds High. One of the treetop dwellings of Kozumauka, the House of Winds High takes its name from an estate said to exist in the Hanu's traditional homeland. Practitioners of wind magics live here as part of their unique training, where they learn to glide down from the house's dizzying heights. Yeah, we're not ready for that yet.
By the way, this is a spectacular view.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
I can see my aetherite from here. And look at all those falls.
And the moon.
There it is.
Swing to the south.
Yeah, okay, definitely not the same phase as ours. I saw it earlier. We are currently on a waxing gibbous. And that would be like a waning crescent.
Yep. Okay, Gunohanu. What you got for us?
Yeah, let's not fall off the edge there.
Why not? We've got adventurer knees.
Not if we can do that too many times. Oh, a new face. Have you come here to feel the wind's caress? As long as it's not a gale, sure. I'm deeply honored that you would learn of our ways. Now I shall teach you our most basic method of attuning to the wind, so simple that even a young chirper can master it. As Tunuhali has already told you, our goal is to be in harmony with the endless flow of the land's energy, its heartbeat, if you will. The best way for a novice to do this is to jump from a high place, and as you fall, focus on the rush of wind across your skin and its roar within your ears. But first, you must pray. Yeah, I'll be praying. Only then can you spread your wings and give yourself over to the grace of the wind. You do know I'm a little bit wingless here, right? Now, is that selectable?
Yes. Or no.
It is?
No.
Okay.
Jump down while dismounted.
Pray. There you go. You have offered your prayers to the forest. To attune to the wind's energy, you must jump down from the House of Winds high while dismounted.
Ow. Adventure knees!
Oh. My bones!
Why, for a moment I mistook you for one of us. I've never known
Really?
someone with no feathers could fall through the air with such grace. Do you feel any different? Like the land itself has accepted you into its embrace?
You can see the impact crater over there, yes.
No? Doubtless you know that the Hanu young and old compete to see who can float the farthest, and
Float
that
feathers.
the winner's feathers decorate our sacred float. To be chosen by the wind is an honor above all. Reflect upon this training you underwent today, and even without feathers, I am certain you shall hear the wind's whisper more clearly. Of course, if you wish to jump again, you're more than welcome. That's okay. I think we're good.
Maybe after we have attuned to more ether currents.
Okay.
Down to the blues.
Down to the blues.
I feel so blue.
And there are no fates in the zone. Oh, sorry, there's one way over there, and it's already at 50%. We're not making that one.
Right. Not with our current mount speed.
Nope.
We have a nice loyal chocobo, but he is not moving that fast here.
Yeah, we need 3 more. Interesting. It's not 10,
Yeah.
it's 6.
Interesting.
I'm not complaining, but...
Yeah. Definitely try and rustle up some fates while we do these.
yeah. You probably need 4, because I think I'm 1 ahead of you.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Right. Rite of the Winds Chosen. Lanuhanu needs help performing an honored tradition. I'm curious about this image. Oh, Kylie, of course I know your names. Who isn't familiar with Wuklamat's companions? Not to mention your friends can't seem to go a moment without mentioning you. Ha! I'm Lanuhanu. I have the honor of being the wind's chosen. It is my feathers which adorn the festive float. I feel the wind has guided you to me for a reason. As a visitor to our village who has fast become an honored friend, I would offer you a chance to strengthen our bonds. Perhaps you're familiar with the Landsguard. It is customary among the Winds Chosen to save their molted feathers and present them to these brave protectors as gifts every few years. At this very moment, one of their number is making their way to Okano to receive our offering. There's much more to it than just a simple delivery, and I think you'd be interested in taking part. Okay, but don't expect any feathers from me. It would deepen your understanding of our ways, and perhaps you and this member of the Landsguard will become fast friends. I would start with a small task, if you're willing. Nahanshe is the name of our guest, and he was due to arrive some time ago. I fear he may be lost. Could you search the road for him? I'll stay behind in case he arrives here after all.
Sorry, habit.
Not sorry enough, you keep doing it.
There's Nahanshe.
You're looking for me? You're not a Hanu, unless you're molting something awful. Really?
I am not nearly a fat cat. Okay? Come on, lay off. You're not a fat cat either.
So that's the way of it. Well, now that you've found me, I suppose I better get on with it. Sorry for my lack of enthusiasm. I joined the Landsguard hoping I could bust some skulls, slaughter some beasts, use these muscles of mine. For my first assignment, I'm lugging crates of supplies around. Not exactly what I had in mind.
Someone's got to do it, though.
I suppose complaining won't get this done any faster. Let's go meet the Lanuhanu then.
I've got a feeling this will turn into a sequel.
If not 3 or 4. But yeah, this has chain written all over it.
Ooh, let's see if we can make that one.
And 0% so far. Yeah, watch out for the river. They aren't kidding around with it.
Oh dear, 3%.
Well, we got most of the way there before it started getting anywhere. We can probably do it. 6. That's a big lily pad. Yeah, I think
Oh
we've only got
boy,
1 or 2 people
that's a
doing
lot
it.
of Krakos.
Indeed, and we've got a person handling them like one at a time, so...
That target was not my friend.
It never is. I'm trying to avoid ripping off too many AoEs. That sure got their attention. Wow, we're still not even halfway through this.
There's a lot of people in the zone. It looks like someone's doing a roundup.
Okay,
Someone dinged?
not me. And someone hit 94.
I think the Dark Knight did.
On the other hand, that was 40 bi-color gemstones. And what do we look up the, what's it under? Logs?
Travel.
Travel. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm now at 3 of 6. So I will need another 3.
Yeah.
One further kind of south of where we're going, but it's already at 17%.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make that one.
Yeah. Kind of need to be close to them thanks to our travel speed. Or lack thereof.
Which is why we're doing the fates, is so we can increase our travel speed.
I know.
But we're not super concentrating on them either, so...
Yeah.
And here's our new friend.
Oops. You checking in the Hanshi.
I thought I was coming here to pick up some feathers. My superiors didn't say anything about helping someone.
You found him. Now we can begin. Before the gift of feathers is to be bestowed, there are proper steps that must be taken. Firstly, I bid the warmest of welcomes to Dahanshe. As the wind's chosen, it is my solemn duty to show you what sights our humble village has to offer. As one of the Landsguard, it behooves you to become familiar with all corners of the continent, yes? Then come with me to the center of Okano, where you can behold the entire village at once. Perhaps you've seen this sight, perhaps not. Either way, feast your eyes upon Okano. What a load of...
When the natives say, "Hey, look at my wonderful village," you look at the wonderful village.
Yeah, this has chain written all over it. Take it all in. This is Okano. As you can see, our homes are made from wood and reeds, both of which the forest blesses us with in abundance. But nature's blessings are to be treated with care, for dry reeds can easily catch flame, and if they do, we risk setting our entire village alight. Building waterways through Okanu is a way to protect us from such incidents, but aquatic beasts can travel them as well, and when these beasts become too great in number, we beseech the Landsguard to cull them. Do you now? I always thought hunting duty was just a way to keep us sharp. While I'm here, I'll make sure nothing troubles your home. All of Okanu would thank you. And now for the reason you came, the feathers of the winds chosen. They're used to adorn the equipment worn by the Landsguard. The design evokes the image of Kizai, the great bird revered by all Hanu Hanu. The feathers give it a touch of authenticity that make the soldiers appear all the fiercer. Every soldier's outfit is designed according to their profession, and each feather must undergo an elaborate process of dyeing and oiling to meet the Landsguard's varied needs. So without further ado, let us begin. I first ask that you come meet me at the gate to the southeast. Fine. I should warn you, not known for my delicate hands. That went about as well as expected. Could you stay behind for a moment? I would like to hear your opinion of Nahanshe.
He's not the most motivated person.
Well, he just needs the right motivation. Being told that he can beat things up and have a purpose for it in the Landsguard definitely caught his interest.
Yeah, but I don't want to say the middle one.
No, definitely not. I have the same impression. Truth be told, his attitude is the same as every Landsguard troop who comes to receive this gift, and we're meant to fix it.
I had a feeling. God,
Consider this
hair looks so good. I just want to run my hands through it. Sorry. I'm sipping from my own character. Forgive me.
Consider this a rite of passage of sorts. The Landsguard sends us troops whose rough edges want for polish, and the tasks we set before them serve as a whetstone. Over the course of our work, they gain a great insight into the history and meaning behind this exchange of gifts. Soldiers with a tangible bond to their charge will protect it all the more staunchly. In recent days, however, even our treasure trove of knowledge hasn't been enough to rouse the spirits of some. But working alongside someone as capable as you, Nahanshe may find the extra motivation he needs. Now then, let us proceed to the southern gate, and while this goes without saying, keep this little conversation between us a secret.
Mum's the word.
My lips are sealed. I'm having flashbacks.
Sorry?
The Ozma.
Lanu Hanu.
The feathers we send the Landsguard are for decorative purposes, and since they lay untouched for quite some time, they aren't fit for use on the float. What did I do to deserve this? Now I know why my superiors were snickering behind my back as I departed. Hanu might think this bird god is worth all this trouble, but I just want to get it over with.
And there's our follow-up. Shall we follow?
Yeah. We might grab the other one while we do it, depending on where they send us. If they send us out of the village, I say we grab the other one.
I think it might be best if we wait. do them separately.
Maybe. Let's get this over with. One feather at a time. Lanu Hanu is ready to start cleaning feathers. Now that everyone is here, it is time to begin. Together we shall make these feathers so striking that even Kizahe would be envious. The first items we require are dyes and oils. The former is used to match the feathers with various uniforms worn by the troops. The latter serves a different purpose. As you can see by observing yours truly, Hanu Hanu boasts feathers full and colorful. This is thanks to the oils our body secretes, which keep our coat from becoming drab and brittle. But the feathers we gift to the Landsguard were molded long ago, and have since lost their natural luster. So, we must apply oil to make them as vibrant as those of a Hanu in their prime. The task of gathering said oils and dyes falls to Rylea and Theron. Go to Okbekbi, where a crate has already been prepared. In the meantime, Nahanshe here will get the feathers. Hey, could be worse, Nahanshe. You could be doing both. We trade for the oils and dyes with Pelu merchants who pass through Okbekbi, so they're generally stored there for sake of convenience. Interesting. Of course, we maintain our equipment regularly, and oiling the feathers is part of that. Never considered how the Hanu Hanu might keep theirs pristine. Right back there.
Off to Okbekbi. I'm glad you're having an easier time with these names than I am. At least they don't suffer from missing syllables or odd conditionals that affect previous syllables.
Something like that.
Chipper, storekeeper.
You hear about the supplies? Good, good. Everything in that crate over there is heavy, so be careful not to drop it on those dainty toes of yours. Or still, you might break a bottle of dye. The Landsguard artisan who designed their uniforms was very particular about their coloring, so not a single one can go to waste. There's nothing a soldier loves more than their equipment, so every detail has to be just right. Tread as carefully as you can back to Lanu Hanu. Oh dear.
Is this gonna be... Yeah.
Yep.
You were saying earlier.
Yeah, my big mouth.
And of course this means we need to squeak past the Matamaru.
Yes.
Who's currently looking the other
With
way?
like 3 minutes.
Yeah, we are going through them fairly fast. I'm sure we're going to be able to wrap these up on Friday and head back to town.
Depending on how long the chains get.
Yeah.
They've had some really long ones.
Yes, they have. But we will take it in stride.
We're doing a lot of striding right now.
If anything, by paying attention to the quests and doing the side quests when they kind of occur, it actually helps the flow of the story and it lets you get to know all the other cultures, so you have a reason why you do what you do. Though, Rai, if you want to level a second class, switching now might be the time to do it. Because
my plan is if I get to 2 levels ahead, the current quests are 90, I'm currently 91. If I hit 92, then I will start leveling something else.
Okay, because the first dungeon is 91.
Which I am at. But I want to help make sure for the future that I continue driving a little bit ahead.
He looks tired.
Are these really feathers? They're so heavy. How many are in there? Hundreds? Thousands? More?
Hanu. In other words, they're very compressed and not much air.
Yes. You both did excellent work today. Now, Hanche, it appears you might need some rest after your ordeal, Ugh. How many feathers did you pack into that crate? Were you sure you didn't send me to get the dyes and oils? Be glad I didn't, Nahanche, for Ileantharin's crates are much heavier. They also carried it from a much greater distance. Really now? Here I thought I was a stronger. Damn, bested during my first assignment. But that won't happen again. I've had enough rest, so let's get on with it.
We'll see about that.
If you insist, Nahanche, let us proceed to the heart of the matter. First, we must dye each feather one by one, but be careful, for each color is needed in differing quantities. Equipment used to attack is adorned with black feathers, while equipment used for defense is adorned with feathers in their original green. For those, we must carefully... Hold on just a damn moment. We're dyeing all of these, one by one? I'll be an old man by then. There has to be a better way. Say, throw a few dozen of them in a big bowl of dye? But that will make the coloring uneven, Hanche. As I was saying, we must carefully apply oil to the feathers to bring out their original color, or they'll quickly become brittle. I see. This will be a test of patience, but with the three of us, it shall be over before the moon turns. Probably. Worry not, for I'm here to teach you how best to see the job done. I suppose I'm thankful for that. Truth be told, I never knew so much hard work went into our uniforms. For our brothers and sisters in the Landsguard, no effort is too great. The Hanu are honored that you wear our feathers. You're surprised? As the one's chosen, seeing my feathers become a symbol of the great King Sizaya, it fills me with joy unequaled in this world. And to have them adorn the Landsguard armor makes my joy all the sweeter. Few in Tural can claim such an honor, so there can be no mistakes. There's really more to this than I thought. I would like to apologize for how I've been acting. I see now that things are done a certain way for a reason. So, while I may grow old and gray in the doing, I'll see that every feather is dyed or oiled properly. At least we're in this together, eh?
Eh.
And apparently it will take us until Friday to finish dyeing them.
Yes.
This does seem like a great place to break.
Yeah, we will break here. Nice rug we can sit on. Or we can go upstairs.
Or we can just sit on the ramp. Or the stairs.
Kittens.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah.
We get to talk to the chief. I don't think we got a chance to talk to him earlier. she, actually.
Yes.
Both Wuklabat and Konoha greatly resemble Golu Jaja in their own ways. More than ever, I am curious to behold the outcome of this contest. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's kind of crash here. Nice rug. Of course you have to be on the barrel. Apparently one of the most requested emotes that they're still occasionally poking at but haven't figured out how to do is for larger characters like Ellison and Rogaden to be able to pick up Lalafell and have them ride on their shoulders.
Oh god. That'd be so wonderful.
It'd be hilarious. But
yes.
It'd also be apropos.
Yes.
With that said, we will be back on Friday starting at 10 Pacific to finish up this chain and do our other blue, and maybe, if we're lucky, get back to Toliolau. Maybe.
We'll see.
We also have some fates to do, so.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the problem with the labyrinths is that while it would be apropos, I don't think we ever have them as PCs. This is PCs being able to pick up other PCs to ride on their shoulders.
Yeah.
You all be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and thank you so much for coming along. It's great having you.
Yes, great to have everyone along. We'll see you on Friday at 10 Pacific.
Yep. Night all!